Okay, now we're going to talk more of hurricanes for 2020, and we are going to be a bit more, I hate to say active. I believe I was. I covered a few, and I didn't get time, but I should have, I suppose, warned you that I always monitor it and know where it's going and if it's going to increase to a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or worse of all 4 5. But unfortunately I was right with those. I didn't upload it, but I'll try and do my best when I do see it forming and give you a heads up and quickly rush off a quick video on that if people are interested, just to be prepared. So we are seeing whether people are in are denying it, but we're seeing a far more active world in hurricanes. And I'm only panning out only because there are going to be a lot from coming in from the east, which is obviously part the systems, weather systems from here, Europe, but mainly off the coast here in Africa, because of the warm waters over the Atlantic. So I haven't checked. I didn't have time, and I don't know if anybody's interested, but I'll try and do some homework. I've just been incredibly busy. So on hurricanes, what I'm going to do is to give you an overview of what I see and when it's coming in. We are going to see another active system. Unfortunately, we're actually in, as of November 16th, we are in Iota, which is hitting a category 4. It might touch on category 5 before it hits those islands, lower islands, but then it goes down. It will be devastating, so sadly. I do see one more storm before the end of the year. In about a week and a half it develops, and it's coming in, but it goes across. It's not going to, it'll be a tropical storm, and actually it'll come in from here right through and kind of does a dip and like that and goes through here. The channel gets a bit warm, but quite frankly, it peters out just before Cuba. Tropical storm may hit one, but I'll let you know if I see it developing into one, but I don't think so. So that's one more storm, which is very unusual that it's being this late in the season, but unfortunately, I'll try and put it on another video, and that is because we are seeing a shift of seasons, whether we like it or not. Global warming, there is such a thing. It's not just something written down and invented. That is the reality. I know there are a lot of people out there who are denying the fact, but unfortunately we've had a hand in it over the centuries with what we've done as a human race. So anyway, these are the cumulative effects. So back into hurricanes, and I'm seeing a lot in, not so much in January. You'll see a system come in, but these are more to flood, I'm afraid, and there's systems coming in here. But it really won't be anything that, it's more rain system. It's not a tropical storm or anything. But round about June is when we're going to see it, round about the 24th to really about most probably the 26th. And it'll come in from here, a tropical storm, and it may develop into a Cat 1. So, and that one will hit, it kind of goes there, it kind of crosses Puerto Rico, weakens to a tropical storm, and then but gains again, and into a Cat 1, and then hits South Carolina or North Carolina up here, okay? And it runs through. We experienced, I believe, 30 storms, quite a few, I think three three fours, F4s, and And that was really basically here, and we did see a lot there in the Gulf, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm just going to cover a few of them. The others I've decided, since there are so many coming, I will get on and give you a heads up as to where I see it projected as soon as it starts kind of traveling across the ocean, and before it hits the Caribbean Sea or Caribbean, wherever you're from, and into this section here. So we'll see. I'll get online and then look for a video on that one, okay? Or remind me, send me a message, and I'll try and do my best. So we are seeing one at around about July 26th, and this one is more aggressive. It travels pretty fast across, and then gets kind of looped around and then goes through, and it looks as if it's going to hit past Miami, into Miami, and then goes in here. Now, the other probability is that it could, if there is this cold weather system that's coming in, it could kind of push it down, and then it loops around and then hits here. And that is in July. And that one, if it goes in here, it'll collect momentum. It starts getting slow. It's fast here, starts slowing down, but then it really slows and then starts building to an F2. And it hits around here, which is into, not New Orleans, but the lower half of not Panama, more or less into, it's got a wide swath here, so it's Pensacola, and that's where it's going to really hit more, like into this, from New Orleans right through here, but it hits here, and then goes right in through to Alabama with a tropical storm system. That's July. Now there should be about, there will be, that I see, about 5 storms coming in. So it's like a cluster, but they're all disconnected. They're not connected. August is going to be pretty heavy, I'm afraid. I'm seeing about as many as 12 possible storms coming in, tropical storms coming across. There's one very aggressive one that I see around about August 27th that's coming in from France, and it not France, but I mean from Europe, and it kind of collects from here, starts here, and then moves right here, right through into all of this, and then kind of loops low. And I'm just gonna go move this bit. Come on. So it'll loop around here and around here, and it looks as if it may go around here, and it probably will, just kind of looping around, cross the Dominican into Cuba, and then it looks as if it's going to hit the Florida coast and hit this side, not into the Gulf, but hit this side. And that has the potential of going into a F3 or an F4, I'm afraid. And that will be quite a large system, big, huge system, and it'll cover and it'll go through, and it even may have the potential of an F3 by that time. If it doesn't make contact here, it'll go into Georgia and South Carolina into an F4. I hope I'm wrong. And then there'll be quite a few again there. There could be, it's going to be pretty awful in the way of constant storms that are being hit on the East Coast. But there could be as much as 8. I hope I'm wrong. 4 of them will become near hurricanes, into low level, not to high level. And if it does change when I'm near at that time, because it suddenly flips for some reason, excuse me, I'll let you know. Okay, but again, remind me if I can't get to it. I'll do my best, even if it's only about a 2-minute video, warn you. So September through October, end of October, and maybe 1 in November. So you're going to see a lot more. I'm so sorry, I'm doing all the videos today and it's hurting my throat. unprofessional taking a drink, but it's only a juice. Anyway, so it is going to be pretty tough for the people who live on the coast. So I would just please be careful. Be prepared with all your supplies, as I said, in the tornadoes. And it will go, the last one being about 11/16, November 16th, that there will be a small tropical storm. It won't be as aggressive as this year, so late, but it will be there and present. That it's showing that world leaders that the earth is changing and reacting to what we've done. Okay, so that is hurricanes.